What is up guys, my name is Brett. Today I'm going to go over each individual perk that's confirmed for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to show you guys each perk that's in the game right now, the definition, what they do, and I'm going to tell you which one that I would choose on day 1 for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So tier 1, you have choices of 5 perks. Each tier has 5 perks. So the perks are for tier 1 is lightweight, low profile, danger close, overcharge, and flat jacket. So I'm going to go over each individual perk. So lightweight increases movement speed. Low profile, invisible to UAVs and tracking rounds. Danger close increases explosive and score streak damage. Overcharge extends your exo ability battery life and shocks enemies on impact of a boost slam. Flak Jacket reduces damage taken from explosives, no slowdown from explosive damage, reset grenade times and throwback. So I would choose on day 1 out of this perk list for tier 1 will most likely be lightweight and low profile. I'll probably use like a wild card for tier 1 because on day 1 everyone's going to use UAVs no matter what Call of Duty it is. Every single time on day 1 everybody uses UAVs. Because no one knows the maps and everyone's new to the game, so everyone's going to use UAVs. So low profile is it's definitely going to be the best perk on day 1 using for tier 1. And lightweight, just because for the previous Call of Duties, you want to move fast, and if you're moving faster than your opponent, most likely than not you're going to win that gunfight, just because of lack compensation and connection issues. So most likely on day 1 I will use low profile and lightweight. Now moving on to tier 2, the perk list. There's 5 more perks for tier 2, and they are peripherals, blind eye, cold blooded, fast hands, and gong ho. I'm probably saying these names wrong, but for peripherals, you increase minimap coverage, take out enemies without displaying death icons. Blind eye, undetectable by attracting drones, explosive drones, and all score streaks except UAV. Cold-blooded, immune to thermal, target enhancer, threat grenade, and enemy callouts. No name displayed or reticle color change when enemies aim at you. Fast hands, reload while sprinting, swap weapons, use exo abilities, and use exo launcher faster. Gong ho, fire while sprinting and sliding. So out of the tier 2 list, I would probably most likely choose cold-blooded. I probably won't double up in this tier 2 section because cold-blooded is pretty much the best perk on this tier 2 list. I haven't played the game yet, but just reading off what it does, it pretty much defends and deflects all of the annoying shit in the game. I mean, the only one that's actually might be useful might be peripherals, but I don't know what exactly they'll be doing to increase the minimap coverage. I don't know, it's like a UAV, I don't know, it's like ping from Call of Duty Ghosts, or maybe like a Blackbird. I know the second part is like takedown for Call of Duty Ghosts, but anything else, I won't be using Gong Ho, most likely won't be using Blind Eye. So the most attractive thing in this tier 2 slots, so that's what I'm mainly going to be using on day 1 at the tier 2 slot for perks. So tier 3 for the perks is definitely going to be the hardest decision and what you want to use. Because if you look at the names I'm about to read off now for tier 3 for the perks, I can see why this is going to be the most difficult decision and what you want to do for your character and your loadout. So in tier 3 for the perks, you have toughness, you have scavenger, you have blast, suppressor, you have hardwired, and you have hardline. I'm going to go each individual one just like I did for the tier 1 and tier 2. Starting off with toughness, toughness reduces flinch when shot. Scavenger, start with extra magazines and resupply bullet ammo from dead enemies. Blast, suppressor, don't show on the minimap when using exo movements. Hardwired, immune to system hack, EMP, nano swarms, stun grenades, and scramblers. Hardline, decrease score streak cost by 100. So on day 1, I'm gonna probably think this over, but most likely than not, I'm gonna have to be forced to use toughness. Just like in Black Ops 2 and also Call of Duty Ghosts, you had to use toughness or flinch, unless you're gonna lose that gunfight. So I'm assuming that toughness is gonna be a valuable perk in this game as well. But If toughness is not really that great in this game and you're not forced to use toughness, then I'll probably just mix with like scavenger or hardwire or hardline and use like 2 perks out of these 5, because the tier 3 is definitely going to be the most used perks, because most people will be forced to use most of these perks for tier 3. So in pubs, I'm most likely going to be forced to use toughness. So in pubs, I'm either going to be using toughness and scavenger, or toughness and hardline, or toughness and hardwired. I don't think I'm going to be forced to use blast suppressor, because exo movements, I mean, I don't know how that's going to work on the minimap. I'll explain it when I get gameplay and get the game. But if blast suppressor is not really what I think it is, then it's going to be either toughness and something else. The only game types I can see that blast suppressor would be useful will be like search and destroy or search and rescue, just because it sounds like if you use the exo movements you'd be on the minimap. I don't know how long for the duration, but I'll make a video when the game comes out. But other than that, for other game modes, I think you'd be fine without blast suppressor. So for competitive gameplay, I'll be using toughness and maybe hardwired, or unless they bring back dead silence, which I'm pretty sure they will. So that's it for all the perks for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Let me know down in the comment section below, what perks will you be using on your soldier for pubs and for competitive. So if you enjoy this type of video, leave a like, pass along these videos or else we grow, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace guys, thank you, bye.